The restaurant fell silent the moment the tray crashed to the floor. A man with clenched fists towered over a young waitress, his voice sharp with insults no one deserved to hear. People stared but pretended not to. Phones lowered. Heads turned away. But one man didn't look away, a quiet single father sitting with his little girl, just trying to give her a peaceful dinner. His eyes hardened, his jaw tightened. Beneath his rolled sleeve, a faded navy tattoo seemed to pulse with an unspoken promise: he would not allow cruelty to rule this place. He stood, not as a hero, but as a father who believed the world should be kinder than this. Red heart if you believe in kindness, second chances, and standing up for what's right, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It truly helps more than you know. Red heart. His name was Ethan Hayes, a former Navy officer who had seen more darkness than most could imagine. Yet the hardest battle he ever fought wasn't in the middle of the ocean or on foreign land, it was raising his 6-year-old daughter Lily alone after losing her mother to a sudden illness. This dinner was supposed to be a break from the chaos of life, a moment of father-daughter bonding after another tiring day of juggling work and parenting. But when he saw that waitress wipe away tears while trying to apologize to an aggressive customer, something inside him refused to stay seated. He calmly stepped between the man and the trembling waitress, his presence powerful without a single threat spoken. The customer, bigger in size but smaller in character, scoffed and tried to shove Ethan aside. That was his mistake. Ethan held his ground with unmoving strength. The atmosphere shifted as he gently told the waitress to breathe, assuring her it wasn't her fault. People around them watched, amazed, not by aggression, but by the quiet courage in his eyes. And when the customer noticed the Navy tattoo on Ethan's forearm, his anger faded into fear. With one final grumble, the bully stormed out, leaving more shame than pride behind him. The waitress, Mia, could barely speak. Gratitude and surprise washed across her face. She thanked him repeatedly, but Ethan simply nodded, as if he didn't deserve thanks for doing something so basic, treating someone like a human being. He returned to his seat, ruffled Lily's hair, and tried to pretend his hands weren't still trembling with the old instincts he tried never to use again. Lily, bright-eyed and curious, looked at him like he was a superhero. And in that moment, he felt a pang of guilt. How could she admire someone who still battled nightmares? Someone who still whispered apologies to the photo of her mother every night, promising he was trying his best. He swallowed his emotions, knowing she deserved a father who seemed strong, even when pieces of him were breaking inside. After their meal, the manager approached Ethan, giving them their dinner for free as a thank you. But Ethan politely refused. He didn't want a reward. He only wanted Lily to grow up in a world where standing up for others wasn't a rare act, but a normal one. Still, the manager sent them home with dessert, insisting Lily keep it. She hugged the box like treasure. Days passed, but that moment in the restaurant was just the beginning. Mia, the waitress, recognized Ethan when she later saw him drop Lily off at her school where she worked a second job as an assistant part-time. She had been trying to balance her own heavy world as a single woman supporting her younger sister through college. She saw the tired look in Ethan's eyes that she recognized in the mirror every morning, the look of someone surviving instead of living. One afternoon, Lily came running out of the school with tears streaming down her face. Some kids had made fun of her for not having a mother. Ethan's heart shattered all over again. He held her close, his arms wrapping her in a promise that she would never face the world alone. Mia witnessed the moment from a distance, feeling a tug inside her chest. She walked over, comforted Lily, and gently encouraged her, reminding her that love from one strong parent often beats love from two indifferent ones. That small act opened a door Ethan didn't realize had been locked. He and Mia started talking more, sharing pieces of their struggles. Ethan learned that she had once dreamed of becoming a doctor but had given up those dreams to support her family. Mia learned that Ethan carried the guilt of not being able to save his wife when she collapsed in his arms. The more they opened up, the more they began to heal each other, quietly, slowly, beautifully. Every week, they found excuses to meet: coffee after school, walks in the park with Lily, small dinners that somehow felt like home. Ethan started to smile again, really smile. Lily liked Mia, maybe a little too much, asking when she would join them next time, if she could braid her hair, if she could come to her dance recital. It scared Ethan how easily he pictured Mia in their future, but it also filled him with a warmth he hadn't felt in years. Then, one evening, as the sun melted into the horizon, Mia noticed Ethan staring at his navy tattoo, fingers tracing its outlines with bittersweet emotion. She placed her hand on his and told him something he would never forget, that a person isn't defined by the battles they fought but by the love they give afterward. His eyes filled, not with pain this time, but with gratitude. For the first time in a long time, he believed he was allowed to be happy again. Weeks turned into months, and what began with a moment of courage in a restaurant transformed into a story of healing, for all three of them. The world hadn't suddenly become easier, but it had become brighter. Ethan vowed never to let fear or guilt block his path again. And with Mia beside him and Lily holding his hand, he finally embraced the future that once seemed impossible. Sparkling Heart, if this story touched your heart even a little, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps us bring more emotional and inspiring stories to you. Sparkling Heart. Sparkle's special request: before you leave, comment below, stand up for kindness. Your words might inspire someone else to be brave today. Thank you for watching and being part of this journey. May kindness always find its way back to you. Glowing Star.